Question number 2. The sum of the third and seventh terms of an AP is 6 and their product is 8. Find the sum of first 16 terms of the AP. What are the given here is the sum of third and seventh term. The third term is given by the symbol A3. Okay. Third term and seventh term, that is equal to 6. And their product is 8. That is a A3 times A7 is equal to 8. And we have to find the sum of first 16 terms of the AP. So we have to find S16 equal to what? To find S16, we need the value of A, and we need the value of N, and we need the value of D. Okay. Or we need the value of A and AN we need. Okay. So in this case, they say 16, N value, we know this one. So we can say N is equal to 16. So what we have to find now? We have to find A and D, or A and AN. So these two terms enough to find the sum of this one here. Okay. So now what I am going to do is, I am going to start with what are the value available with me. So what is given here? A3 plus A7 equal to 6. And as per our knowledge, A3 is equal to A plus 3 minus 1 times D. Because we know the formula, AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 times D. I apply the same formula here. So A3 is equal to A plus 2D. In examination, no need to write these three lines and waste your time here. And you must come to the level this one. The moment you see A3, you have to write A plus 2D. Okay. Now the same way I am coming for A7. That is equal to A plus 7 minus 1D, or that is equal to A plus 6D. This is A7. So I call this first equation 1 and this equation 2. And what are the things given here is A3 plus A7 equal to 6. I am going to substitute the value of 1 and 2 in that expression. So what we know is A3 plus A7 is equal to 6. And what is the value of A3 as per the equation number 1? A plus 2D. And what is the A7? A plus 6D. That is equal to 6. Or 2A plus 8D is equal to 6. I'll come to the next page. 2A plus 8D equal to 6. Two A plus 8D is equal to 6. 2A plus 8 equal to 6. Or you can divide by 2 on both sides. So in this case, I can write A plus 4D is equal to 3. I call this equation number 3. A is equal to 3 minus 4D. Okay. Now substitute this value A equal to 3 minus 4D in an expression we already derived from the question. That is the product of third term and the seventh term is equal to 8. What is the third term? A plus 2D. That is the third term. And what is seventh term? A plus 6D. That is seventh term. That is equal to 8 as per the question. Now instead of A, I am going to substitute 3 minus 4D. So this statement will change 3 minus 4D plus 2D times, again instead of A, I am substituting value, that is 3 minus 4D plus 6D, that is equal to 8. What is 3 minus 4D plus 2D? Is nothing but 3 minus 2D. And what is second term? 3 plus 2D. 3 plus 2D. That is equal to 8. I am starting the same value in the next page and continue that one. So what value we have this one? So far we receive this one. 3 minus 2D times 3 plus 2D. 3 plus 2D, that is equal to 8. In lower class, learn about this one. A minus B into A plus B, that is equal to A square minus B square. I am going to apply the same formula here. So in this case, what happened? 3 square minus of 2d whole square, that is equal to 8. Okay, sometimes when you have two different terms, 2d whole square is better. If you write only 2d square, some students may write 2d square separately here. Better go for bracket and do this one. And 3 square is 9 minus 2d square is 4d square, that is equal to 8, or minus 4d square is equal to 8 minus 9, that is equal to minus 1. Minus 4d is equal to minus 1, or d is equal to minus 1 upon minus 4, d square. D square is equal to minus 1 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 4. So d square equal to 1 by 4. Then what will have d? That is nothing but square root of 1 upon 4. So when you go for square root of 1 upon 4, what are the value we have this one? D is equal to square root of 1 upon 4. The two different value possible. Okay. That is equal to plus 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 2. Okay. Two different value possible here. So d is equal to plus 1 by 2 or d is equal to minus 1 by 2. Now I am going to substitute the value of d in our previous equation. What equation I am talking about here is, here a equal to 3 minus 4d. That is from equation 3 we derive this one, a is equal to 3 minus 4d. In that I am going to substitute the value of d. So I am going for both d, I am going to find this one. So a is equal to 3 minus 4d. Again here also a is equal to 3 minus 4d. And in the first case 3 minus 4 into 1 by 2, that is equal to 3 minus 2, that is equal to 1. So when d is equal to plus 1 by 2, I have the value of a is equal to 1. So when d is equal to minus 1 by 2, what will be the value of a? Is equal to 3 minus 4 into minus 1 by 2. So when you cancel this one, it becomes plus. So 3 plus 2, that is equal to 5. So now I have the value of a, that is equal to 5. So two different value of a possible depending upon the value of d. When d is equal to minus 1 by 2, a is equal to 5. When d is equal to plus 1 by 2, a is equal to 1. So in this case, what we have to find? We are going to find sum of the 16th term. I know the value of a, I know the value of d, and I know the value of n. Then I can find the value of Sn by applying the formula. Sn is equal to Sn is equal to n upon 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, and we got two different value for a and d, is correct. First case, when d equal to 1 by 2, a is equal to 1. That value I am taking here. So d is equal to plus 1 by 2 and a is equal to 1. A is equal to 1. I am substituting the value here. So S16, that is equal to 16 upon 2. 2, a is 1 plus n is 16 minus 1, and value of d is equal to plus 1 by 2. Okay, so in this case it's become 8. 2 plus 15 upon 2, we take this way, take LCM in this process here, take common number 2, that is equal to 2 into 2 plus 15, or that is equal to 8 into 8 times 4 plus 15, 19 upon 2, or we cancel this one, here 1 2 and there are 4 2's are there, so 4 2's are there, here cancels on. So what is the 4 19's are? 4 20's are 80, so 4 19's are 76. Okay, so S16 in the first case is 76. Suppose you apply the same concept for the second value set of a and d value here. What is the second set of d value? D is equal to minus 1 by 2 we got. In this case, we got the value of a is equal to, check, is a 5. Now I am going to substitute this thing for the formula S16. S16 is equal to 16 upon 2. 2, what is the value of a? 5 plus 16 minus 1, and d is equal to minus 1 by 2. So in this case 16 by 2 is 8, 2 5's are 10, and plus 15 times of minus 1 by 2. So In this case, I am writing in that form 8, 10 minus 15 upon 2. See, according to mathematics understanding level, you can skip some steps. Here I am writing all the steps. So those steps not necessary in class 10 level. Okay, you can minimize some steps according to your understanding level of mathematics. 20 minus 15 equal to 5 upon 2. So when you're going for cancel, 4 2s are 8, and here we can 1, and automatically 5 4s are 20. So answer is 20 in this case. So in the second case, A16 equal to 20. So now I put in all the things in a simple form. So when D is equal to plus 1 by 2 and A is equal to 1, A16 is equal to 76. Okay. And other case, when D is equal to minus 1 by 2 and A is equal to plus 5, then S16 is equal to 20. Okay. So like this you have to justify both answer, and finally